Hello, this is Kate, the Daily Tarot Girl, and welcome to your weekly tarot card reading. So for this week's reading, I am using the Penumbra Tarot. I'll show you the box here. Okay, so this is a deck by Eris, Elisabeth, and guidebook is by Ethany, and this is a very quirky deck. I like it. It's a cool deck, but it's definitely one of my quirkier ones. So yeah, I'm excited to read with kind of a fun, quirky deck for this week's reading. So if you're new here, welcome. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you enjoy this video. And if you are a returning viewer, welcome back. So my intention, as always with this reading, is to simply get an overview of the week ahead. I just feel like I'm like really zoomed in. Okay. My goal is to get an overview of the week ahead and some of the opportunities, some of the energies and themes that may be coming up for us. So let's begin. First card is for the beginning of the week, Monday, Tuesday-ish, and we have the Six of Pentacles. And I don't know if you hear my cat in the background. She's watching birds outside and she's chattering away. Okay, so Six of Pentacles for the beginning of the week. The Six of Pentacles in this deck, especially in this deck, is all about sharing. It's about sharing something that you want. There's something that you want to share with others. And for some of us, it might be very easy to figure out what that is and to do that. And for some of us, we may struggle with that. Like we might have this feeling that there's something you want to share with the world or with your community, but you are having trouble identifying it, or you have identified it, but you're just not sure how to go about doing it. So Six of Pentacles is really encouraging you to share yourself with others in a way that feels good to you. It could be sharing your expertise or some sort of skill or something that you have. It could even be just sharing your thoughts with others. It could be reaching out, helping hand, and helping someone with something. There's many different ways that you can share. And in this case, there's a potluck, and it looks like maybe everyone's brought a dish. Everyone's come together for some sort of occasion here with the Six of Pentacles. I feel like community and sharing is going to be a big theme this week. And then when we get into the middle of the week, we have the Two of Swords. You know, it's funny. This reading is reminding me a little bit of last week's reading because last week's reading, we started with the Six of Wands, I think. And then it was the Eight of Swords, but I feel like there's kind of a similar energy with these cards. So with the Two of Swords, you feel a sense, there's something that you feel a little bit conflicted about. And there might be a choice that you're having to make. You may be being sort of forced to make a decision, but you don't feel like you have a good lay of the land. You know, you don't feel like you have all the information at your fingertips. And so sometimes Two of Swords is an invitation to move inward and tap into your intuition, tap into your instincts when it comes to making decisions and moving forward. And then when we get to the end of the week, and I know I'm moving through these cards really quickly, when we get to the end of the week, we have the Eight of Pentacles. All right. Eight of Pentacles is a card of work and kind of putting your nose to the grindstone, really focusing, getting things done. There is this message with the Eight of Pentacles that the things you do every day are sometimes the most powerful things, and you may not realize it. So your habits, the things you do every day, even if it's just a little bit each day, these are the things that really move the needle. And it could be moving the needle in a really positive direction for you or in a negative direction, depending on what the habits and daily actions are. The Eight of Pentacles is saying, never underestimate the power of doing a little bit of something each day. So if you have a goal or there's something that you're trying to create, working on it for a little bit each day, even if it's like 10 minutes, will do so much. It will be so powerful. So don't underestimate the power of small actions that are done regularly and consistently. Eight of Pentacles is also telling you to be more regular and consistent with certain things. Okay, let's look at all of these cards together now. So we kind of turned them over quickly. We went through them really fast. Now let's look at some of the other themes here. I do feel like community and finding your place in a community and finding connection and sharing yourself in whatever way feels good for you, sharing yourself with others is going to be a big theme this week. I think that figuring out how to do that is going to be very rewarding this week, and it's going to be an important theme for us. There's a social feeling, especially with the first card, Six of Pentacles, and then the other two cards, not so much. These aren't, Two of Swords, Eight of Pentacles aren't particularly social cards. I feel like the Two of Swords is about figuring out what is important to you. What are you going to put your focus on? What are you going to focus on, and what are you going to withdraw your focus from? And that can be a difficult choice to make. So you may feel conflicted because maybe your heart wants one thing, but your mind is telling you something else. Or the playful, childlike part of you wants to express yourself in some way, but then this, fearful side of you comes in and is like, no, don't do that. So you may feel a little bit of inner conflict this week, but ultimately that inner conflict can be resolved by simply asking yourself, where do I want to put my focus? What is important to me? What do I want to put my focus on? And what do I want to withdraw it from? And then once you kind of get over that hump, it's more smooth sailing. So I do feel like Eight of Pentacles is a card of making progress, and it's about figuring out what actions actually need to be taken and then doing those things, doing those actions. So it might take you a little while to navigate this Two of Swords mode, but once you get there, it's like you're kind of you're full of steam, you're moving forward. So yeah, again, Eight of Pentacles is about figuring out what actions actually need to be taken, what tasks need to be done, and then actually doing them, getting out there and doing them, but breaking them down into smaller chunks. Like look at each stone has 3 pentacles on it, and maybe we see each stone as representing a week. And Monday, Tuesday, he works on this pentacle. Wednesday, Thursday, he does this one. Friday, Saturday, he does this one. And then next week. So it's like breaking the tasks and the things that need to be done into smaller chunks so that you're not overwhelmed. Excuse me. Okay, I'm still getting over a cold. Okay. Lots of Pentacles energy here. So we have 6 of Pentacles and 8 of Pentacles. So lots of Pentacles energy. And these are even numbers as well. So there's a certain stability with these cards. And then 2 of Swords, another even number. So we got all even numbers. So I feel like there is this feeling of stability and groundedness with these cards. And I love the Pentacles energy. Pentacles is very earthy. It's very practical. It's down to earth. It's grounded. It's rooted in reality, the here and now. And we have the 2 of Swords in the middle to kind of balance things out a little bit. But overall, feels like a fairly stable week and a week of moving forward. Even though moving forward isn't always easy, as we see with the 2 of Swords, you will get stuck here and there. And moving inward and figuring out what is my intuition telling me, And what is important to me? Where do I want to put my focus? All of these things will help you navigate those Two of Swords moments. Okay, I'm just going to look and see if there's anything else I want to mention. I have a couple questions. So number one, the first question with the Six of Pentacles was, what do you want to share with others? How do you want to share your energy, your skills, your abilities with others? And with the Eight of Pentacles, the question is, what are you building? What are you building? What are you creating? And I'll leave you with those two questions. Maybe they will become some really fun journaling prompts that will spur you on to journal. But I will leave you with that. So I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Lots of green energy in these cards, I want to say. A lot of green energy, which is interesting. There's a lot of like life force. Green I associate with like new life, new growth, the earth. So really lovely color to get here. I hope you found this reading helpful. My name is Kate. I'm also known as the Daily Tarot Girl. You can check out my website, dailytarotgirl.com. I've got lots of fun tarot learning resources on there for you to check out. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful week.